Well, hello there, fans, and welcome to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. I'm your host, Daniel Turner. Great to be with you. Late in Quebec, talking about the Mariners in early September, and boy, I gotta tell you, it's tough these days, folks. I gotta tell you, it really is. Last night we let you know that the M's had dropped, I believe it was their 8th out of 10 one-run game to the Angels, burned by Mickey Moniak in Game 2 of that series, burned by Anthony Rendon in Game 3. So they headed down to Oakland. They had to play the A's, and the Oakland Athletics and the Mariners therefore squared up last night in a tilt. And wouldn't you know it, the Oakland Athletics, of all teams, beat the Seattle Mariners 5-4 on a walk-off home run in the ninth by Shea Langeliers. A's moved to 60 and 78, fourth in the American League West. Mariners moved to 500, 69 and 69, second in the American League West. M's had 6 hits for 4 runs. A's had 5 hits for 5 runs. The win went to Ferguson, 3-2. 3.6 ERA on the season. The loss went to Austin Voth, 2-5, 3.13 ERA on the season. Starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert, 3 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks, and a homer. Beto went 5 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks, a homer. Then it was McFarland, Holman, Otanes, and Ferguson. 11 Ks on the night for M's batters, and 12 Ks for M's pitchers. It was Chagua, Snyder, and Voth out of the bullpen for the M's. In terms of the scoring, Cal, top of 1, 28th of the year with JP on base, made it 2-0. Good start, boys. Top 3, Julio, sac fly. Victor Robles scored 3-0. Bottom of 3, though, Brent Rooker doubled. Lawrence Butler scored 3-1. Then Shea Langeliers, 24th of the year. Brent Rooker, JJ Bleday, they take the lead 4-3. Yikes. Top 6, though, Justin Turner gets it back, singling. Julio scoring, 4-4 ball game, but bottom of 9. Shea Langeliers off Austin Voth, 25th of the year, fly ball to left, game over. This is the last series the Mariners will ever play at the Oakland Coliseum against the Oakland A's. Unless, of course, Oakland comes back and decides to play in the same stadium. So, I'm pinching the brow of my nose as I speak to you because this is just, it's painful for me. So we're going to keep going through the show because the show goes on, folks. The show goes on. So the Mariners have a chance in Game 2. This is a 4-game series, by the way, to redeem themselves from last night. And in this very series, and in this very Game 2, we're going to bring you a preview of who's playing for both teams. So, first up, the Mariners. They're rolling out Luis Castillo. I can't even begin to bring you his record on the air because he's so good, and it's so disappointing. But he's 11-12, 3.62 ERA, 1.16 WHIP. He'll be going up against the mighty Athletics, Mr. Ginn. Mr. J.T. Ginn, who has no starts this season. So, again, the Mariners should win these ball games, but they often don't. Athletics are rolling out Butler in right, Rooker at DH, Bleday in center, Langeliers behind the plate, Brown in left, Geloff at second, Gray at first, Schumann at third, and Wilson at short. My boys, the Mariners, they're going with J.P. Crawford at short, Julio in center, Cal at DH, Randy in left, Luke Raley at first, Polanco at second, Robles in right, Mitchie Garver's catching, and Josh Arojas will play third. Let's go, boys. Let's get it done. Let's get a win here. Let's just go down swinging. Let's get some wins. Let's get some dubs. I freely admit this is not the best one of my shows, but that's okay. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. So on Monday night, there were other games in the majors. Brewers beat the Cardinals 9-3 in Milwaukee. O's beat the White Sox 13-3 in Baltimore. The Reds beat the Astros 5-3 in Cincinnati. And weirdly, they're not playing again tonight. They're like taking a day off and then playing 2 games against Cincinnati like Wednesday and Thursday. I have no idea why, and I'm too tired to look into it, so figure it out for yourselves, folks. The Guardians over the Royals 4-3 in Kansas City. Royals in a tailspin. Dodgers 11, D-backs 6. Padres 3, Tigers nothing. Twins 5, Rays 4. Yankees 8, Rangers 4. Pirates 5, Cubbies 3. Mets 4, Red Sox 1. So what does that mean for the standings? Well, in the division, the Mariners then are 6 games back of Houston, which is brutal. Still have a plus 23 run differential, but they need to be where Houston's at. However, in the wild card, the Mariners are now 5 games back, but they're also behind the Detroit Tigers somehow. So it's the Mariners at 5.5, then the Tigers and the Red Sox at 4.5, then the Royals, who are in the last wild card spot, and then the Twins have a game cushion. So basically the Mariners are 5 games back of the Royals, 6 games back of the Twins, and 6 games back of the hated Houston Astros. And this is episode 138, I want to say. Yes, it is. So that means there's 24 games left in the season. So they're going to win like 20 of them to make the playoffs. All right, folks, I love you. Thanks for listening all season. We're going to stick with it. The boys are going to stick with it. They're going to win tonight against Oakland. I can feel it. Have a good night.